Sports, welcome to the African Cup of Nations. It is match day 2. The lead of the group due to goal difference with a +2. Nigeria had their own issues. They eventually settled and were able to beat Tanzania 2-1 with goals by Ayayi and Lukman and Bombawa. The captain here from Besiktas. You see him on beIN Sports every weekend. Ademola Lukman from Atalanta, next to Frank Onyeka from Brentford. Iwobi also from Fulham in the Premier League. Victor Osimhen. Patrice Motsepe has been traveling around the games. Of course, he witnessed.
I should say the 2021 edition, played in 2022 because of played in Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast last year. And many members of the side remain as on this right side, right, Asai Samuel. That's a real key performer, and this is an early chance for Hannibal Mej. Inside Bassi and Chukwueze. Adams into the middle, it goes, up goes Osimhen! Over the bar, and those are the sort of chances he should be converting. 9 minutes on the clock, and Nigeria arguably should try to play it into Onyeka. It just didn't work out, but he gets it back. Osayi striker goal, and that'll be Nigeria's first corner of the game. Good little spell of early, plays it into Akor, into Onyeka. Onyeka across the face of goal, and cleared away by Tunisia. Well, he's more defensively minded than attacking. Plenty to aim at. And up goes Osimhen again. And over again. So, 2 headers over the bar. Ajayi looking to turn. And here he is again, Akor. Driving forward, striker goal, spilled. And in it goes from Osimhen. But the flag is up once again. Well, he cannot buy a goal at the Nations Cup. Can Victor... Ajayi, that's a good ball in, and needs a good header as well, and he got it from Bron. Nigeria were hugely impressive, and beaten by an Italian side who had to fight really hard to overcome the then African champions. It will be Mᴏmeპts who delivers this in, but he's not got enough height to assure Tunisia really yet to get going. In the final third, and so far they've just been withering a little bit of pressure from good strength, space here to deliver the cross, and searching up goes Osimhen, and the ball sails over his head. And that is why he wears what he does. Tunisia with their first attack, and Ajayi turns it behind for a corner. Well, finally we see the North Africans come forward. And you can hear the cheers as well inside the Fez Stadium. Here he is, Bassi. And Ndidi with the strike. Well, he doesn't get many, Wilfred Ndidi. He's never scored for his nation against Uganda. And that's a striker goal coming in from Abdi. He hit it well enough. He's got a fairly extraordinary record, Ali Abdi. He top scored in qualifying the tournament. Ali Abdi, searching ball in. Oh, and a really good little ball back in by Mastori, unselfishly so. Could have had the strike, looking. Little flick, Mejbri in behind, Ashuri in the middle, and Ndidi with the defensive intervention. Out to Akor. They can break in Nigeria if they can get it right, but they're 2 Tunisians around. They should be doing some damage at this competition. Lukman on the edge of the D, trying to do that himself. And there were 3 Tunisian players who came in around him and close memories of it. That's a nice ball forward from Mejbri, looking to play it into Ashuri. Bassi cuts it out and shows good strength and desire as well. Sort to blow their trumpets about. Lukman looking for Osimhen over and into the back of the net, and finally Osimhen finds a goal at the African Cup of Nations. The mask comes off, delight on his face. Look what it means. Scored one, made one in his 2 games, and there goes the half-time whistle. And it really has.
Cup of Nations.
Going for the goal, of course. Mᴏmeპts, that's a good ball in. They just needed the cut back and it was complete to Ashuri. Tunisia needs something. Valerie into the middle it goes. Can he do so again? In swinger and then to Ndidi, and he does exactly that because the Super Eagles are flying high. They are 2 goals to the good against the Carthage Eagles, who they are shooting down. And Wilfred Ndidi, who has recently, to the dismay of their hordes of supporters inside the ground. Bassi with a Asai trying to prevent Abdi from making ground down the left-hand side. And that'll be a goal kick Nigeria's way. And they could have played advantage, but they didn't because Ben Rumdan was in. Well, he didn't hear the whistle, went on, felled by Wabali. Yellow card's going to be issued here. Well, the Tunisian players are pointing out exactly that to the Malian official, that he could have played off the... And again from Ajayi, that's deep. Lookman looking to play it into the middle. Chance here for Nigeria to make it 3. And it turns behind for the corner. 3 hits given. They started with the 3 points. Come in with the punch away. And the Tunisian player down in over 200 million Nigerians. And many of them football coaches in their minds. It is not an easy place. Nigeria trying to make it 3. Lookman with the delivery. Tanekti has just come on. 3 Tunisian players in the middle. The little flick from Osimhen. And then Iwobi into Osimhen. He's in behind. Squares into Lookman. Can Lookman seal this for Nigeria? Oh, he can! That is a stunning move from the Super Eagles. Super teamwork between the Nigerian side, ending with Lookman. Skiri again. Onyeka. That's the batsman he does week in, week out. Draws the fouls. United to come on with a platform to build on. Mejbri with the delivery. Headed on and headed in. And they do pull one back. And Wabali is beaten. And Talbi it is who has converted. 1 goal to his name. Valerie, is that going to give him belief? Wabali. Others. Just urging their side on. Hoping against hope that they can find their way back into this game. And we've got a corner to cheer. Nigeria goalkeeper. Not sure he needed to see that out, as it were. Asai. Tunisian fans. I think there might have been a handball in there, I think. Osimhen down on the floor. Yards to pull back the deficit. They are! The opportunity to pull it back to just -1. And they do, thumped home by Abdi. Tunisian supporters celebrating flares being lit in the stands.